Good morning, chatters. It is 7:05 p.m. We're here in the new studio. New place, new studio, new things. Old song. Today, I thought we would look at how I made my song, The Big City. Still not home, yeah, you're still not home. So I have a nice crisp Red Bull on ice and a Miami Mint and the Ableton project file. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you don't know the song, it sounds a little like this. She said she felt like she could die the day that she had signed away her life. Move across the country and she said she's still not home. Yeah, she's still not home. And I could take... You get the idea. I will give a little disclaimer. This project file is very old. There's a lot of things in here that I would not do today. I've learned a lot since I made this song. And also, this was not the project file with the final mix. I can't find that. So this is just going to have to do. Anyways, let's jump right into it. So the song originally started with just a little drum loop. And this is from Butchvig Drums by Native Instruments. It's a great little drum library. And it sounds like this. And then a little parallel compression with a lot of processing on it. Well, I guess not much. I would not use the LA2. That's the biggest one. I would not use the LA2A today. I would throw a distressor on that. So we had the drums and then the bass, just like a serum, like respace patch I made. And then we have the synth lead that I originally played on the OP1, which is why I see the audio and the MIDI. I recorded both so that I could layer it with another like VST synth, and then I didn't end up doing that. So if you put those together, and that was pretty much the loop the song was written to. When I wrote the song, I was living with a bunch of friends in LA, and my very good friend Jacob Verdoni, go ahead and throw his Spotify up. We had a shared wall, and he came into my room while that loop was playing, and he was like, "That's really sick. I have a melody idea for like a vocal melody." And he started just singing this, and I had him record it. And I actually have a clip of that, and I'm going to play that right here. And so you'll hear that he has that ending part, the like still not home, which would become like the main punchline of the chorus that I wrote the whole song backwards from. But we will get into that when we get to the vocals. We have a couple more things to go over. Verse bass is that same respace patch with a filter on it. And a lot of sidechain. Everything in this project is sidechained to the kick, even the vocals. We have BA1, a great synth from Baby Audio, doing like a fuzzy, like blown out speaker kind of keys thing. All that together. And that's pretty much it for most of the song. It goes back to the chorus. And a lot of the instrumental is just that drum and bass. We have later in the song, during the bridge, another BA1 synth. Like a detuned pad kind of thing. Serum. That's that ethereal compass preset that I love very dearly. A little guitar that comes in on the bridge. that same guitar pitched up an octave using these warp settings in Ableton. Just to give it kind of a staccato-y feel. Like almost like a bell. And then we have these arpeggiators that come in for the last chorus. And they kind of just filter in. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole instrumental. All together, it sounds like this. So that's basically the whole instrumental. The only thing I am missing from this project file is piano I recorded at a studio in Brooklyn that my good friend Anna was working at the time. I flew out there and we recorded a couple things for the song that I don't have in this project file. But the main piece of it was just piano. The rest of it was kind of ancillary nonsense that you can barely hear. So with the instrumental out of the way, let's take a look at the vocals. We have the beginning, which starts with, it has this little take dead up the center, and then it goes left and right with no center.
She said she felt like she could die the day that she had signed away her life. Moved across the
and through the whole song, I have Waves Harmony kind of layering all the vocals. Amazing plugin. I love it so much.
Felt like she could die the day that she'd signed away her life.
Kind of vocodery, but like a little more human, I feel like. And you could really get in the settings and like make it sound very natural, but I did not do that for this. And then we get into the kind of punchline of the whole song with the Still Not Home, which was, like I said, the first part I wrote for the entire song.
Country, and she said she's still not home. Yeah, you're still not home.
And then the chorus, which is one take dead up the center, no left right, because I just wanted it to be a little more bare, but the Waves Harmony kind of adds a little bit of width that I think is really nice, and that sounds like this.
And I could think for miles, journey to the bottom of the bombs, the grave you dug, and even at the bottom, baby, no, you're still not home, you're still not home.
We have these backing vocals.
Still not home, yeah, you're still not home.
Which is 2 like scream almost takes, and then 4 kind of harmony takes that are like super auto-tuned. I don't normally do like super digital or super auto-tuned vocals, but it kind of just felt like it fit for this one. And then we have the chops after every chorus. Which is literally just the "and I" from the chorus dropped into the simpler device in Ableton and then played on the keyboard. And then I have this little like warped, which just has pitch automation drawn in, I believe, with like little altar boy or something. And then it goes into the verse.
You tell her all the things you've seen and all the people that you meet. But mom's got plans and now she...
You get the idea. We do the chorus again, and then we get to the bridge, which starts with "Just a Take of Me."
I know it's not too late to throw it all away. And they say you've been going through it, dealing with it all on your own. But I don't know much else, it's all that I've ever known.
And the "Still Not Homes" carry through there, kind of opening up with the filter. We have a higher octave from my very good friend and very talented musician, Lady Cactus.
dealing with it all on your own. That I don't know much else, it's all that I've ever known.
And then we have this final big breaking into the last chorus scream. Put it all together. And with the instrumental. And then we have the last chorus, which is basically the last thing to go over. Just those same chops. And the rhythm switches up a little bit as they go on, not too much, but basically it's just everything we've already looked at, but now layered all together. So it's kind of just a little bit of everything from the song coming together to make one last big chorus. And that's how I made my song, The Big City. Thanks for tagging along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Once again, I am fakerainier. If one more person on the internet calls me fake Rainer, I'm really going to do it this time. Jaden liked that one. Jaden, what do you think? It was really good. We got the non-binary stamp of approval. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.